everyone, Katie Montana here. Now, there's this place that I actually go on to called Wikipedia. Now, what is Wikipedia? Well, Wikipedia is a site where you can actually look up with movies, actors, and video games, history, etc., etc. My dad and I have actually gone there a lot recently just to check things and know about things. Like an example, when I look up Wikipedia about one of the volcanoes, it actually tells the history about them and the history of the eruptions. Like an example, Mount Vesuvius in Italy. That one had a big history because it wiped out Herculaneum and Pompeii in 79 AD. And then it had an it read about the last eruption, which is 1944 during World War II. And there's footage of it, of course. And then I also read the Wikipedia about Yellowstone National Park, beautiful place, and read Wikipedia about the Yellowstone supervolcano and know about its histories ever since it's been dormant for so many years since the last eruption, which it won't happen again, which probably will happen in the far, far future, which I won't be around to see it. Yeah, thank goodness, because clickbait and stuff. And I also checked out Mount Etna on Wikipedia, and also at certain parts that Wikipedia actually updates on something new. Like an example, like days ago, there was an eruption in Sicily, and that eruption was Mount Etna. Mount Etna had a big eruption, and some tourists have ran for their lives. And I saw videos of it, but it's a good thing no one was hurt. And that's why it was updated on Wikipedia, of course. And yeah, I also was reading Wikipedia about Camp Fleegray, about the seismic activity and stuff, and everything. Don't even try to mention that in the comments, please, because it'll get my nerves triggered and anxiety, since I actually had it now because I get super worried and stuff. And for movies and shows, I actually read about them and know about the plots and stuff, and the soundtracks and the home media stuff. Now we wonder why they actually have the home media on there. Well, let me get something as an example, so you can see what I mean by home media. So when they mention about home media, when it says something about home media, they're talking about something like this. Physical media, of course. So when it goes down to home media, it actually shows like the releases and stuff. Like an example, the Wikipedia of Jurassic World Dominion, of course. You see, when you head down to home media, they actually mention about this release, the Blu-ray plus DVD one and 4K Ultra HD, that includes the extended version, of course. And again, got this at Walmart, and I'm glad I got it. And there's some other ones, like TV shows. Let me grab one. Alright, here's one as an example. Oh. Sorry about that, everyone. It's one of the texts. Hang on. It was one of the texts from the people of that place, of course. Anyway, so for another thing as an example, The Jeffersons, the complete series DVD. So there's a Wikipedia about this, and again, I haven't started watching this yet because I'm still planning to get the complete series DVD of All in the Family. The real one, of course, because again, that bootleg is going to be sent to donation. And also, grabbing alongside with it will also be mod, of course. So, on Wikipedia, it was talking about this classic show, and then when you head down to home media, it shows the releases. It mentioned that Columbia Pictures released a few seasons of the Jeffersons until Shout Factory had the rights with the show, and that's when Sony Home Entertainment right here got the distribution licensing. And that's when they've released all the seasons here, of course. Again, this is actually a reissue that doesn't have the bonus features, but I'm not complaining about that, of course. But yeah, such a classic, of course. So that's another example there. Here. And they also talked about the video games and the plots and everything. And yeah, that's what Wikipedia is. Of course. And maybe next time I'll probably talk about something about Shout Factory releasing the complete series sets of TV shows like this instead of like releasing all individual seasons because of the one studio and stuff. But I'll talk about that soon once I get a lot more of classic TV shows like these. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone.